Hi everybody, this is Lisa Jean. Thanks for joining in with me this week. Last month we worked on hip lifts where we were lifting one hip and we lifted the other hip. This month we're going to learn how to turn that hip lift into a traveling step. Lots of fun. So if you need to remember how to do the hip lift, go back to my YouTube channel, find the video on hip lifts, review that, and then come back to this one. So for the hip lift, okay, we remember our hip lift. We have our weight on one foot. This one, we lift the hip. We switch our feet, weights on the back foot, ball of the front foot, and we're lifting by contracting the glute, squeezing the oblique. Lift, 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 lift. So let's work on the feet first. And I'll stand in front, showing you from front and from behind so you can see both. We're gonna stand with our feet in front of us. We're gonna take this right foot. We're gonna touch it, not putting weight on it, just touching on the ball. And then we're gonna step. Then we'll do it on the other side. We'll touch it and we'll step. And then we'll go with the beat. Here we go. Touch and step, touch and step and smile, touch and step, touch and step. One more each side, touch and step, touch and step. Now, when you touch, when you touch down with that toe, you're going to squeeze the glute, engage the oblique, and do that lift. So you'll touch, lift, and step. Touch, lift, and step. Touch, lift, and step. Touch, lift, and step. So as you can see, I'm just doing this in place right now. We are going to travel with it a little bit, but for right now, we'll just do it in place. So that lift happens at the same time as the touch. Touch and lift at the same time, and then you're going to step. Touch and lift at the same time, and then we're going to step. So let's do it with the beat. We're just going to rest our hands like they're resting on a table, so we don't have to think about them too much. We're just going to rest them right here. And here we go. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift and step. Again. Lift and step. Lift and step. One more time. Lift and step. Lift and step. If you want to see it from behind, I'll show you really fast. We're just going to start on the right side. Rest those hips. A little bend in those knees. Lifting the chest. Here we go. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift. One more time each side. Lift and step. Lift and step. Good. If you need to practice that, you can rewind it and do it again, or you can put on your favorite song and just practice lifting and step in place. You can go different tempos. You can take it faster. You can keep it slow, whatever works. I kind of tried to pick a medium tempo. So now to travel with it, this is where it gets fun. We're going to take the hips out. We're going to go back to just the feet, just feet. So you're going to touch, and instead of stepping back in place, you're going to touch and step in front. Touch and step in front. I'm going to go facing the other way so it makes a little bit more sense. So we're going to start on this right foot. We're going to touch, and then we're going to put it down right where it is. So you're stepping forward. It's not a big step. It's a little step. Touch it right in front and put it down. Touch it right in front and put it down. Touch and down. Touch and down. All right, I got to back up a little bit. So that one more time. No hips. Just resting our hands here. Chest tall. Here we go. Touch. Put it down. Touch, put it down. Touch, put it down. Touch, put it down. Good. Now we're going to add that lift again. So same thing. I'll start facing forward and then I'll flip it around. When you touch, you do the lift. All happens at the same time. Here we go. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift and step. Lift and step. Good. I'm going to do it facing the other way. Lift that chest, starting with the right. Here we go. Lift and step. Keep a little bend in that back leg. Lift and step. Lift. Do it again. Lift and step. Lift. One more time. I'm running the room. Lift and step. Lift and step. To practice that, you don't have to just go in a line. You can totally do a circle in your living room. That's fantastic. I just wanted to go forward and back to show you. Now, to go backwards, this is where it gets tricky. To go backwards, you have to step forward to go back. A little crazy. So I'll show you from the front and I'll show you from behind. It'll make sense one way or the other. Will make sense to you. So, going forward, we're going to step. We're going to touch. I'm going backwards. I have to start up here. All right. So we're going to touch in front, step behind. 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 So I'll do that from the back. So to go backwards, you have to go forward first. All right, so starting with this right foot, front to go back. 5, 6, here we go. Touch and back. Touch and back. Touch and back. Touch. Step back. Touch. Step back. Touch. Step back. Good. Adding that hip lift in there. I'll face front and I'll face back. We're gonna start on the right. Okay, feet hip width apart. Little bend in those knees. Tuck that pelvis, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. We're just gonna rest the hands here. There's all kinds of fun things we can do with the hands. Well, let's just keep them here for now. All right, so when you start up here, we're going backwards. When you touch, you lift that hip. And then we're gonna take it back. 5, 6, 7, right. Front to go back. Lift to go back. Lift to go back. Lift. We can do it again. I got a little more room. Lift to go back. Lift to go back. Good. I'm gonna turn around. We'll do it this way, starting with that right foot, resting those hips, little bend in those knees, lift that chest. Here we go. Front, step back. Front, step back. Lift, step back. Make it big. Step back. Knees are soft. That'll help. Lift. You do a few more. Lift, step back. Lift, step back. Good. Now, to make it really fun, we'll do 4 steps forward and 4 steps back. At any point, if you need to review anything, you can rewind it or turn on your own favorite song and practice it that way. But for now, we'll do it a little bit, just going forward and back. Resting those hands. Feet are hip width apart. Soft knees. Tilt the pelvis. Lift the chest, shoulders back. Big smile. All right, we're going to start with the right foot. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1. Now right foot to go back. Front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Front. Now we'll travel forward with the right. Right, step down. Left, step down. Right, step down. Left. Now right forward to go back. Front, step back. Lift, step back. Lift, step back. Lift, step back. All right, I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna do the same thing, but I'll let you see it from behind. It might be easier to follow with the feet. All right, so our feet are hip width apart. Soft knees. Engage those low abs. Lift, roll, rest here. Oh, the song's gonna die. So get a little groovy while the song changes. Get a little groovy. We'll wait for it. I don't have my buttons to fast forward it. It'll take just a second. Just a second. Okay, here we go. All right, resting here. We're gonna step forward with that right foot. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. 5, 6, here we go. Front and down. Left and down. Front and down. Now the right foot comes forward to go back. Front, step back. Front, step back. 2 more. Front, step back. Front. Now right foot goes forward. Lift and down. 3 and down. 2 and down. Now we're going to take it back. We'll start with the right foot. Front and back. Front and back. Front and back. Now right foot goes forward. Front and back. 3 and down. 2 and down. 1 right foot front to go back. Front and back. 3 and back. 2 and back. One, we'll do it one more time, forward and back. Front, step down. 3, step down. 2, step down. 1, now front to go back. Front, step back. Front, step back. Front, step back. Front, step back. Good. Those are traveling hip lifts. Sometimes it's called a basic Egyptian. A lot of times I just call it a basic step. You can do lots of different hips layered on top of that step. You can do a hip twist. You can do a drop, drop, drop. You can do figure eight, figure eight, figure eight. Lots of fun things you can do with the feet. But the most basic one is the lift and step. Lift and step. So find your favorite song, make some circles around the room, maybe make some racetracks going forward and back and forward and back. And just practice it until you're really comfortable with it. All right, I hope you enjoyed it, and join me next month. And I don't know what we're doing next month, but we'll figure something out.